Hey y'all, somebody was kind enough to point out that I made some mistakes in my videos. I think one person pointed out one mistake and somebody else pointed out another. I know that this is a giant leap for you, but please let me know at the beginning of synchronous class if I made a mistake in the video the night before. I am terrible about reading directions. And I did mention that early on. I'm trying really hard to read the directions, but I get so caught up in having fun with the math that I forget to double check and make sure that I answer the questions. So, on this particular example, which I am really sorry, I don't remember which day it's on, but you should be able to find it in your notes. Based on your sketch, do you expect f prime of 3 to be positive or negative? You should expect it to be positive. I just didn't answer that. I'm fairly certain that I either talked about it or you were able to figure out the answer to that question based on this drawing over here. Okay, moving along. I answered and I put all of this in green, C1, C2, and C3. What I did not answer, because I don't read directions, I'm worse than most students, I did not answer D, and that is probably a big deal. So we know the slope based on what the derivative was, and the derivative at any point for the function x squared minus 4x is 2x minus 4. So the derivative or slope at 3 would be 2 times 3 minus 4, and 2 times 3 minus 4 is 6 minus 4, which is 2. So we put that into our point slope form, and invariably every year I get a question about, wait, what? How do we find y1? Okay, y'all, that is Algebra 1 biting you in the bum. You're just going to go, you're having a blonde moment. I obviously have them a lot. So you're going to go into F. Oh gosh, wrong tool. You're going to go into F, and you're going to replace x with 3, and we get x squared, or we have x squared minus 4x as our original function, and we replace x with 3. I think I did that math. Yeah, 4 times 3 is 12. Negative 3, sorry, I had another blonde moment. So here we go. I'm sorry I'm calling them blonde moments. I used to be blonde. It doesn't offend me, so I tend to assume it doesn't offend other people. I'm trying to change that verbiage there. There we go. So in order to do that kind of problem, I'm going to write down some steps real quick for those of you who like to see steps written out, and then we have fixed this particular problem. Okay, hopefully that helps you a bit. I don't have enough room to write the words or the entire explanation. Number 1 should say find the slope of the tangent line at the particular point. And number 2 should say find the y value at that particular point, or x value. I just don't have enough room, and I apologize. Okay, moving along. My next mistake was right here. So rather than try to erase all of this, which P.S. I cannot, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go to the next page, and I'm going to fix this. Okay, I'm trying to figure out when to switch the page. Moving along. Oops, this is the wrong picture. Moving along. There we go. Okay, so I gummed this up horribly, so I am going to redo it for you. Sorry, I just somehow forgot to write f of x. Ha. Not funny. Okay, so straight out of the chute, I made a mistake in the very first step in that, if I remember correctly, I'm a little annoyed with myself for having the wrong picture preceding this one. If I remember correctly, this right here, it was missing from the expression. Well, once you've written it correctly, oh, that's a weird line. This will cancel with this, and then it becomes a clearer problem. Oh gosh, I forgot the limit in front. You guys, I just got 0 points. There, fixed it. Haha. Okay. Okay, so here we are with this. I separated it into 2 pieces to make it easier to mess with. So this f of h over h right here. Oh, this f of h over h right here. The h erased. That turns into 2. So this whole entire, when you take the limit, I should be clear there. So when you take the limit, you get -4 times 2. And on the next piece, those h's will cancel. And you're left with 9x. So your entire answer is 9x minus 8. Okay. Let's see. Did I answer the question? Use the definition of the derivative to find f prime of x. And we discovered that f prime of x is 9x minus 8. Voila. I am so sorry. I am sorry that I made those mistakes, and I am sorry that I did not know until Friday that I made those mistakes. I'm so sorry. It probably confused a lot of you. Please go back in and fix your own notes. Y'all take care.